Hi Capricorn, what's up? 'Tis I, the only Archer, here with your Everything Energy Check-In, which is a timeless reading for you and the everything on your mind, meant to find you when it finds you. Thank you so much for being here too. Hi everybody, what's going on? Capricorn, if you could do me a favor and love the like down here for you. Show yourself a little support because I choose to be here, but that even gets the channel and the family out into YouTube land and lets everybody know that we're doing all right here and that you're proud of being a part of the family. So I appreciate you for it. TikTok, Instagram, double tap that screen. Show a little love too. All right. Love yourself for you because you deserve it, Capricorn. And y'all, Instagram and TikTok, you guys are welcome to come over to the channel. Links in the bio and subscribe. Even if you are here, subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as the all signs, Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern. So look forward to having you join us. And if you want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. And I'm offering 3 options for the holidays where you can either pick the one-on-one Zoom reading with me, a traditional private video on YouTube, or the quick energy check-in, just short and sweet, 15, 20 minutes. Get some questions answered, help yourselves, all right? So shoot me an email and I will send you all the booking info. Links and everything are down in that pinned comment below, including timestamps since the readings get just a little bit long. So you can go down there, check out. The link tree is linked up down there. That'll take you to all the playlists, all the platforms that we're on, so you can snoop and check everything out and be a part of the family across the interwebs. We've got the pick-a-cards, the collabs, the individual signs, the all signs, and the base covers when you need a little break. Bill and I got you covered on that too. And if you didn't notice, Caitlin and I are up for the 2025 Cheer Choice Awards. There's a link to that down below there too, and in the link tree that if you have a minute, doesn't cost anything, that you could run down, click over and choose us, vote for us. That'd be so cool. And if I win, we will do a live all signs from Las Vegas, all right? Which, even if I don't, we probably will because I've been wanting to go to Vegas anyway, so we'll probably just do it. I don't care. But if I win, you know it's guaranteed, all right? So thank you for being here and being a part of all of this. I love and appreciate you for it. So let's see what's going on for you and the one on your mind. Because when I sat down to meditate this morning and me and God had morning coffee, talked about what was going on in your lives, and I'm like, what's up, Capricorn? Right out of the gate, all I hear is getting everything you want. And then like a commercial comes on the TV set for The Price is Right with the noises and the chinging. And I'm like, no way. God's like, yeah, way. I'm like, oh, I got yeah. Okay, that's cool. So let's find out what's going on. The Biblical Tarot is going to handle the heavy lifting, and the Cozy deck's going to have a boatload of clarifiers. And if you do want to get one of these decks, I went through and found all the Amazon links and copy pasted them into the description box for you. So help yourself, okay? All right, let's see what we've got. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Capricorn's energy, please and thank you. Let's see what we've got. A little work, love, and all the above. All the messages for the highest and greatest good, as you know. All right, let's do it to it. What do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? I just heard balance and happiness. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's go for it. Let's do it. 2 shuffles, Capricorn. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time. Here we go. And thanks for being here, everybody, too. What's up? All right, the overall energy is the Ace of Cups. That's a little bit of happiness that comes in. Cancer energy, fresh start and love for you, and someone that really focuses on your heart, your passions, and your desires too, okay? This is somebody that's solo. You don't have to worry about the wandering eye, stuff like that going on. With the Queen of Wands to the 4 of Swords, on the Hermit card with the 9 of Cups is telling me that after everything you've been through recently, that stuff starts to balance out because you've been taking some time on the 4 of Swords to reflect and focus on some self-love and healing, but you've also been through that one and you're ready to go forward for your blessings to come in on the 9 of Cups. So with the Queen of Wands on this one too, it does show 3rd time's the charm. Some of you guys have been through either two rough relationships in your lifetime or 2 bitter breakups or something like that. And you're calling in the one that's going to work it out for you. Okay, so let's do it to it. Here we go. What are the current conditions at Capricorn? We've got the 10 of Swords. See, you are searching for some balance and happiness. Samson getting a haircut when he loses his strength that's talked about. The Book of Judges comes in. All right. 10 of Swords here shows you're working to overcome the overthinking. And with the 8 of Wands, the Fool card, it does show that you're open to communication. You're at a point where you've been through your healing journey. You're feeling a little more confident, starting to balance out as the cardinal earth sign, and you're open to talking. All right, but maybe with that Fool card, something like slows you down or like holds you back just a little bit. Maybe it's due to like a lot of the challenges you possibly faced over the years, something like that that comes in, that it's like 1 minute you want to go forward, and then 1 minute you take a second and like, whoa, wait, what if his past repeats itself? I'm not sure. Okay, so you're just a little ahead of the game on this one, and that you know something new is coming and changes are in the air. You just haven't started feeling it yet. Okay, so we'll see what's up with that. Now, money energies. What's in your wallet? What's going on? We've got the Seven of Cups. Might have some options in the workplace coming your way, with the Queen of Cups to the Devil card. Oh, I'm even seeing here, because the Scorpio energy in the Seven of Cups is rising like a phoenix out of the ashes. What I'm seeing on this one that's coming in your way is a little bit of a level up. Okay, this could be either a job transfer or a promotion, or for those of you that have been looking for work with the Devil card and had no luck at it, this one here is showing something that finally arrives, an offer that will make you feel motivated, where you want to get up for work again, and that you'll love what you do with the Queen of Cups. Okay, now let's get into the love. Let's see what's up with the past person, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do or We've got the Four of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Cancer, Capricorn, nope. I don't know why Scorpio came off as Capricorn. That's interesting. And Virgo. Okay, so what I'm seeing with this one, for some of you guys, maybe you work together with that Eight of Pentacles, but for some of you, they do kind of see what you have to offer, what you bring to the table now. The Six of Cups shows they were dealing with something that, like maybe some childhood programming, like maybe a fear of being vulnerable or something that goes right back to childhood behaviors or learned behaviors, okay? With this Six of Cups, that's Jesus and the children that comes in. So there could, for some of you, even be kids involved, or kids might be a factor on this. But with that Four of Cups, it's also showing they never showed you any love. Captain Dry Cup shows up that made Jonah upset. And a mad Jonah is not a happy Jonah, right? This here's Jonah's anger described on the Four of Cups that came out. So they had a bit of a temper, a little bit of an anger management issue possibly, that you either dealt with it, took the brunt of it until you couldn't handle it no more. So for some of you, I see you cut this person off and kind of put them in their place too. But for some of you guys, it worked the other way, that you stood your ground and they came at you and they're like, oh, nope, nope, if you're going to stand up to me, I'm out of here. No way, nobody talks to me that way. Well, and now they're kind of reflecting back and realize you guys were a pretty good combo and you guys work well together, okay? So now let's see what's up with a new person. What's coming in and what's coming your way. We got the Page of Cups, Scorpio energy I felt off of that one. So Scorpio's kind of like trying to hum in on the reading here. Queen of Pentacles is your energy with Capricorn, and the Chariot comes out, Cancer energy. This could even be another Capricorn. But with that Cancer, this is somebody that's in like total super pursuit mode for you. Once somebody opens up, becomes vulnerable, this is the rewards for the battles you've been facing for so many years in your life. And on that Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Cups, I like that they got a little youthful, fun, flirty energy. There could be an age difference between you guys. However, they're mature with the Queen of Pentacles. They're balanced. They're composed. And it looks like that whatever they do for a living, they've made wise investments and they're established. So you don't have to worry about trying to support them. And for the female Capricorns here, there's somebody that the guys actually pay for the date night for you too. All right? Ain't no going Dutch in this one. Remember, guys, pay for the date. The girl's making time for you. Pay for the date. Okay, so let's see what we've got. You got some strong Cancer energy on this one. Ace of Cups, Chariot, Scorpio too. Aries energy is here. We've got Sagittarius, Gemini. There's a lot of Cancer and Scorpio. Could even be another Capricorn possibly. And there's even some Virgo, okay? A little Libra and Aquarius too. All right, so let's see what we've got on this. Let's start with your cards. Let's see what we've got on the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool card. That's some Gemini, a little bit of Sagittarius, and some Aries. And you or them could be born on the 10th, possibly the 8th, the 13th, the 7th, maybe the 17th, the 26th, the 28th, or the 31st so far. All right, well, perfect. Thank you. We got the Sun card. So, yeah, you're searching for some happiness and some stability. You want a little balance and want to, like, reignite some of the spark that you haven't felt in a while. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and Justice, something has been like heavy on your mind. Maybe even for some of you guys, as a result of what you've gone through, you've had to like actually get into like your own like therapy. All right, some of you guys might actually even be a therapist or a social worker or a form of a life coach possibly. Thanks, Mama T. Thank you, Mom. Oh my gosh, the Thanksgiving dinner was awesome. Oh my gosh, I passed out. I needed a self-driving car last night. But with 5 Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, you have focused on your health, your mental health, your well-being in the direction that you see for yourself going forward in the future. Okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune is working to turn in your favor because for a while it seems like you felt that you've made no headway as time has gone on. And you've dealt with a lot of people you gave a lot of support to, but they never reciprocated it back. They never gave you credit for it. Almost like you've been feeling pigeonholed. Like, oh, it's Capricorn. They're not about love. They're about money. And you're like, no, Capricorn's the father of the zodiac. We actually got a heart in here, you know. Okay? So you've done a lot of work with that on the justice. You just want somebody that's equally done the work too. So you don't have to like fix it and make them better and do all the work on them. You want somebody that's turnkey, ready to go. Okay? You have a very deep heart and you love with all your might. Okay? That Sun card shows that you are ready to move forward in the next chapter in your life. And you're ready for the one that realizes that you've got a huge heart to give to somebody that'll reciprocate it back to you. That it's not always about the pentacles for Capricorn. Sometimes they like loving. And you have been patiently waiting for this to happen. With the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, a little deeper into Tarot 201 shows that this is the true card of patience. That's one of those classic Sagittarius diversions where they're like, you should probably learn temperance. And they're like, oh yeah, temperance, patience. And they're like, how many patient Sagittariuses do you know? Right? That's the card of action, of alchemy. Archangel Michael showing up. But you've been very patiently waiting for your ships to come in. And with the Ace of Swords on this one, things will start moving to reignite that spark, the passion, and get your mind cleared out and ready for the next chapter in your life. And that's you, the Devil card. Okay? This here shows that you have been through a lot. Look at you kind of just hanging out, doing your own thing. I'm seeing for a few of you guys, you need a Wine Wednesday with the H being silent, where you got some time to vent and get back to basics, you know? That Wheel of Fortune's also showing me here. This is Cancer and Sagittarius energy. Those two are joined at the hip. But what I'm seeing on this one is that some of you guys actually have an incoming, either a letter, traditional old school letter the mailman drops off, or a message, or something here coming in that you didn't think you were going to get. You've almost signed off and disconnected from it, but it's going to actually make you really happy. And it'll actually put one of your stresses to rest. Something you can check off the list, the done pile, finished. Okay? That's the first little preview start of what's happening for you as a cardinal sign. If you've been seeing a lot of those videos that are like, the cardinal signs are taking their villain era, but that's like not the best. There are so many other synonyms they could have used for villain. Because you're the father of the zodiac. You're a very nurturing and loving person. It's not so much that the cardinal signs are going into a villain era, but your confidence is being restored. Confidence is something you guys haven't felt since clear back to like 2008, 2009. Maybe you were displaced during the housing bubble and things never got better after that. All right. For some of you guys, I'm seeing 2013 was a rough year too. Okay. You can be born, you or them, on the 19th, the 11th, maybe even the 10th comes out. And definitely be dealing with a Libra, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, or a Leo. Leo's here because Cancer's here, but Aquarius is here too, so it's a toss-up at this point. Okay? Let me get a couple cards on those ones, because those are all major arcana that are signifying the changes that are coming in for you. 8 of Cups. Time to go to a new level for you, Capricorn. I like that. Look at that. Okay. 8 of Cups, King of Cups on the Moon card. For those of you that kind of fear it's not coming in or not going to happen, it is. This 8 of Cups shows you at the beginning of a glow up that's taking you to the next level. Now, I know in traditional Rider-Waite, the 8 of Cups describes walking away from something to walk towards your 9 of Cups. I like the way the biblical tarot explains it. It talks about the ascension of Jesus going to another level. Okay. That's a beautiful way to do it. And I'm being told the book of John might easily resonate to your story right now, specifically John 4:14, or you or them were born on the 4th or the 14th. But I mean, the way that discusses about like every skilled person deserves their payback or their dues, you know, you put a lot in on this one. That Moon card just shows that you kind of fear that you've faced a lot of challenges lately, right? Pisces energy on this one, also a little Cancer, but Pisces. That you face a lot of challenges and like you've had no choice but to step back, even when you really didn't want to, right? And just kind of like, you're just wanting a less complicated approach to things, something that won't keep you up all night. Some of you guys, your sleep patterns or your eating habits have been thrown off. You might even be like looking into new healthier ways of eating, getting back into fitness or exercise. Some of you guys might actually even be like a cook or a baker or like a nutritionalist of sorts. But what I'm seeing on this one here is that a lot, like you faced a lot of like giving to everybody to get more attention, and they never reciprocated back. Where sometimes you just feel like your hands are tied. What can you do? You know, that you've tried, you've given everything in, and you're kind of just wanting to keep internal, keep to yourself, and protect yourself, okay? Some of you might even do vision boards or intention boards. The Knight of Cups to the King of Wands, though. Scorpio Sagittarius energy on this one. This shows a phone call, too, that you've been waiting for that comes in. So you're going to start getting a little busier in the energies going forward on this one, okay? This coming in on here with that, look, see how the Sagittarius energy on the King of Wands is a late night phone call? If you got one of those barn style doors where the top half opens, I think those are so cool. I like those. But yeah, the Strength card shows how much you've had to hold it together and protect yourself. It does look like you've been working on your intuition too with that Moon card, okay? Pisces energy, 12th house influence as well. You might even have some Pisces in your chart, but I'm also seeing a Capricorn that has a lot of Capricorn in their chart too, okay? But it's kind of like as your intuition is starting to dial up a notch with this 8 of Cups, as you go to another level, it's showing here that it's going to actually help you overcome some of the practical obstacles that you've been facing. And I see it'll pay off long term for you with the Wheel of Fortune, that the tides are changing to finally work in your favor, okay? It's kind of like let's say that you're a Capricorn. I'm seeing like a USB cable. Like every time you go to plug the USB cable in, it's always upside down and you got to rotate it over 180 degrees to get it to work every time. The changes on this Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card with that Justice card, the Libra, Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius energy on this one, it's actually going to the changes in the skies are going to bring some good luck and some good fortune your way, where you can finally plug the USB cord in on the first try, or just go to USB-C, then it doesn't matter. But either way, so you're coming into an energy and some good luck and fortune that you haven't seen in a while, okay? That Wheel of Fortune finally turns in your favor. And I'm seeing somebody here does have like a good luck charm that you wear on your necklace, or somebody wears like somebody's wedding ring or something, or you've got a cross on the necklace, or even like one of those pendants with an initial or something might resonate, okay? With the Page of Swords, though, down here, you're going to learn a lot from what you've gone through so that you're ready to go forward to the next level, okay? I do like that for you, too. And I'm seeing some of you guys, if you are developing your intuition, you might even, like I'm seeing a Capricorn that's kind of into like spirit boxes, you know, ghost boxes, even doing ghost hunting or something like that, where you're just kind of tuning into the other side a little bit more, okay? Definitely has some strong Cancer, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. A lot of Pisces. There's some Aries energy here, also Libra. So you've got a lot of cardinal energy. Like the other cardinal signs are really like helping stand up for you and be there in your corner. Be like, come on, we can move through this planetary shift together. We're all cardinal signs. We're all in this together, okay? And you or them could be born on the 8th, the 28th, the 11th, or the 1st, possibly even the 20th. But all right, let's see what's up with some money on this one. I'm also seeing wrestling. Somebody here might like wrestling, because I believe it's a very far stretch, but this is how God works with me. On this Moon card, I'm hearing the song by REM, Man in the Moon. If you believe they put a man on the moon, all right, which is like, it was used in the Andy Kaufman movie, which maybe some of y'all like Andy Kaufman, or like comedy or stand-up comics or something. But I'm feeling that energy of Andy always dreamed to wrestle, the bit he did where Andy was a wrestler, you know? So some of you guys might even be into like WWE or wrestling like that, okay? All right, so let's see what's up with the work energies on this. Let's see what we got with the money. Show me some money. We're going to be about love, but we're going to show you some money too. The Fool card. Ooh, that ties over to your energy. So your work is a factor, but it's where you've saved yourself, like kept yourself protected so that you didn't have to like face the broken-hearted energies for a minute. You just buried yourself into your work. Oh yeah, okay. The Queen of Cups is there again too. So I've got a lot of repeating cards that tells me from God to keep going, because you're on message, Archer. If you stop now, you're going to miss it. So what I'm seeing on this one, the Fool card of the Magician, some of you guys actually have been looking for work for a while with no real offers. Maybe you've been unemployed for too long and like you want your job and your love and everything to kind of come together. Oh, thanks, Eli. Appreciate you. Hey, Jen. But what I'm seeing on this one here is that you haven't had anything yet, but manifestations are coming. And the way I'm seeing on this one for you, what it is the job you're going to get, you actually have not applied for yet, because I'm seeing a Capricorn that you keep checking online, looking at LinkedIn's, looking at Indeed's, looking at everything to try to find it. And the ones you've applied for, they're like old posts, like posted 90 days ago. All right, so you might be dealing with some gaslighting in the workplace energies, in that a lot of companies nowadays, they post the jobs online before they are even available or ready to go, you know. Oh, thanks, Airshell. I'm rubber, you're glue. That means you're awesome too. And I do. I play guitar, bass, drums, and that. I got a whole bass cover playlist you should check out. It's cool. And it's a fun little break from the cards. Now, what I'm seeing on this one, for those of you, is that basically what happens nowadays is employers, they will post the job before it's been vacated or emptied. And then by the time the person leaves that spot, then they've gotten hundreds of applications and don't even know where to begin. So what I'm seeing here is there'll be a new job that gets posted, okay? And some of you guys will either find it by searching online yourself, and it'll be like posted 4 hours ago, posted 3 days ago. Or for some of you guys, a friend will reach out to be like, hey, I heard this place is hiring, and you should run and put an application in, type of a thing, okay? Some of you guys might be in the medical field, like a doctor or a nurse possibly. I'm even seeing like a dentist type of a thing, but it's something that requires some college training that you've been like kind of like just sitting on your credentials, and you're like, I didn't go to school for all this. But what I'm seeing here is this offer coming in, Queen of Cups to the Empress. You will receive either, you'll find a notice about it, you'll see a new job posting, or a friend will like text you or something, be like, you need to apply for this job. It's just getting ready to go up and it's legit. And that way you almost will have a sure win in on this one, that even if it's just a new job posting online, that it's one that they immediately got vacated, like somebody quit without a warning, and now they're like, okay, we need to hire somebody right now. That sort of a thing, okay? But now, for some of you guys, I see you've been dealing with some clout chasing in the workplace, haven't you? Like somebody at work that always thinks they're right, and they always try to rub it into you, and they're never usually right, and you wind up proving them wrong. But then the clout chasing happens too, where like somebody tries to ride your energetical coattails, like you got your own little sidekick or a mini-me, Austin Powers style, that you really don't want or something. But let me see what's up with that. The Ten of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. What I'm seeing on that is this person will actually leave the job. That they're not really set in stone, like they're not in their forever job at all. All right, this person is a job hopper anyways. That's why they never really took the time to learn the job, and they just clout chase you. You know what I mean? Thanks, Jan. What I'm seeing on this one is that they will kind of just, they'll bail out, they'll head their own way, and off to the next job, and they'll finally kind of give you some peace. You don't have to deal with them being around so much. See? Ace of Pentacles. They'll go their way, find something else, and then you can actually get back to your best and start focusing, okay? With the Queen of Cups, you'll get back to enjoying your work life again, okay? Some of you guys with this Ace of Pentacles are saving for a purchase too. Maybe like a new home or an apartment change, and you got to have a deposit or something to put down even possibly. But what I'm seeing here is that for some of you guys, there's some new responsibilities coming your way. Either talk of a promotion, the new job, actually the one you apply for, you get hired to. So this is actually going to bring you some success and allow you to utilize your skills in a more efficient way too, okay? So some of these things here will let you showcase your talents in a nice way. And if you are self-employed with that Ace of Pentacles, some of you guys might even make candles or like scented candles or something. But what I'm seeing on this one is that there's like a new business endeavor that somebody here wants to make some money off of a hobby that you've got going on, where you can get back to the Queen of Cups and kind of enjoy your work more. All right. What I'm seeing on this coming for you is that whatever this venture is, it's like a safe point. It's why you haven't gotten it off your mind. And I mean, just watch signing some deals or contracts. You might get like some offers that include no competes or sign-on bonuses. But if it is on a self-employed factor, you'll actually have somebody that wants to work with you and help you on this one. But it's also a good time to put this plan into place. That what you're thinking about, it's like even if it is candle making or something artistic, maybe you paint or you take photographs, that there's some gold in them there hills. There's some pentacles for you that'll like let you make some money off your hobby and eventually transition into like fun employed, you know, instead of work or unemployed. All right. So the direction is really nice for you on that one. I like it. And some of you guys have actually been looking at health insurance benefits. Maybe the workplace has changed it up, or even if you are self-employed, you're trying to find the best deal to have some health insurance and be covered in that. But it's a lot to take in, you know. King of Wands, the Tower card. What I'm seeing here is that you actually will take on a whole new policy, but you've got everything in place, but not to forget the vision and the dental. That from that base plan, like going 2 plans down, so it's not the best, it's not like the best copay, but also not the best deductible, but it's a very nice middle of the road that will work for you. Because once work and love balance out, you're going to find 5 of Pentacles. You don't feel sick as much anymore either. Things just start to like flow. Oh, thanks, Betty. What up? How you doing? Hi, Empress of Tarot. All right. Now, let's see what we've got with the love situation. All right, let's start with past love and work our way up from there. So what do we got on this 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles? Let's see what we got on this. I just heard on the work energy that your management, for those of you that are employed currently, they trust you. They trust your instincts. All right, let's see what we've got on the past person. Let's go for it. The 10 of Cups. There is an opportunity to settle the chaos in this relationship. The 10 of Swords, the Hierophant, Emperor card on the 9 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So they have been thinking about you more than usual and like kind of totally in their feels a bit. Oh, that's where the title came from. Okay, so they've been checking you out. Now, for some of you, it doesn't totally mean online. All I'm seeing, some of you guys do have like social, just even standard social media. They're not creepy stalking you, but it's just that thing when they get home in the evening and they're caught up and all of a sudden the world goes quiet and they don't have a lot of attention, their phone's not going off, that they're like, I'm just going to look at Capricorn and see what they're up to. All right. Some of you guys might even live near one of these portable libraries and like you pass by it in somebody's front yard. You know, the one like have a book, take a book, need a book, leave a book type thing. I love those things actually. And with the High Priestess, for some of y'all, they've actually either they discovered tarot because of you, but what I'm feeling more like this is that they are actually, some of them have gotten a reading on you. And like they actually have been looking into things now. Some of their algorithm has gone off and kind of got them. I had 2 cowboy hats. Ah, that's cool. Thanks, Jen. What I'm seeing on this one is that like they're developing a skill into the tarot a bit. So they got a personal reading on you that gave them some insight as to what was going on their side. But this person also kind of lit a fire under them that if they didn't come around and get correct on their energies, that you might move on, that you might already have somebody else. So it was just enough to put a little fear into them where they're like, I got to do something. Oh my gosh. Okay. But now with that 10 of Swords, that does kind of confirm on this one here is that their attitude, the way they threw insults, the way they threw digs at you. All right. That was one of the things that you kind of didn't dig. And they kind of did it to anyone, didn't they? It wasn't just you. They just had a rough attitude about them. And like, instead of turning the other cheek to people, they would lash back out and try to like match the energies and stuff. So, but they, and it even put a lot of like embarrassing stress and pressure on you. Like even out in public, if they did or said something wrong or harassed a waitress or a barista, you'd be like, oh, I'm not with them. Oh my gosh, can't we just act civilized? That sort of a thing. Might have been an age difference between you guys, or just straight up a difference in like maturity and levels. Okay. Somebody maybe with a little like Peter Pan syndrome where they kind of like acted like a kid even though they weren't, sort of a thing. You really did want them to be different, even though like it put a lot of pressure and a lot of unneeded pressure onto the relationship that always kept you guessing what was going on, right? They never really ever opened up to talk about things like wallpaper. Can't get a reading on them, you know? But don't worry, I got you covered. Nah, this could be a Taurus, could be an Aries. Pisces, there's a lot of Pisces energy here. Cancer and Scorpio, also Virgo, and there's even some Gemini energy. But you see how there's all 3 water signs here, so they are kind of in their feels. They're feeling a little more emotional than usual lately. So let me see what's up with that. You of them could be born on the 5th, the 15th, or the 25th, possibly even the 29th is showing up. And a lot of repeating 4s. So if you've been noticing the repeating 4s, that might like just let you know that things resonate here. But I'm also, oh, that's pretty. I see fireworks. Maybe some of you guys are like near a fireworks show, or you'll see some in the not too distant future. But I'm actually seeing it like somebody just driving home and fireworks going off in the sky and being like, whoa, look at that. I wonder what that's all about. But anyways, okay, let's see what's up. Ace of Swords is back. Okay. Seven of Swords on the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Repeating twos. All right. Even 222 might come out. I'm also seeing angel number 244. Might be an angel number to check out. If you Google it and look it up, it might be kind of helpful on what they're going through right now. Because they were very in and out, right? There was a lot of indecisive energy, and they always made you kind of out to be the scapegoat for everything that would go wrong. Like they would always pass the buck. Oh, Capricorn did it. It's not me. Capricorn did it. And you'd be like, would you stand up for me once in a while? You know, what I'm seeing here is like you really wanted them to be different. Two of Pentacles. You really believed that maybe for some of you guys that you could fix them. Like your intuition picked up on the red flags. You knew it was there, but you're like, you know what? It's not like an orange titled car. It's not a totaled car. It'll buff out. It's a scratch. I can fix it. I know I can fix it. I'm the father of the Zodiac. I can fix this. And like, it became a lot of work, right? With that Seven of Swords. So for some of you guys, you did cut them out. And for some of y'all, it spun the other way where you just stood your ground and was like, can you not do that? And you didn't, like, even though it was a fight, it takes two to make a fight. And so you tried to like stay kind of cool, kind of calm. And yet then they lashed out back at you and it just completely shattered your trust with how they acted. They really got to you during this fight. All right. Some of you guys may even have met for just a fun time. All right. Before the loving energies came in. And then once the loving energies came in since this fight, they done went and had an awakening with the Taurus. Okay. So this here is like they either talked to a friend or because of the tarot. For some of you guys, if like they have gotten the personal reading and they've started looking into the tarot, they might not totally get the cross-watching thing just yet. And so they keep watching, instead of their sun sign, they're watching Capricorn readings and they're being like, oh, wow, this totally resonates to me. It's like, whoa, whoa, you're not a Capricorn. Hang on, hold it. Maybe they got Capricorn in their chart that just saves the day. But it's like, whoa, whoa, you're a Pisces, you're a Virgo, you're an Aries. What are you doing? All right, so they don't even realize how much they are snooping, okay? But with this Hierophant, some of y'all, they had a come in a Jesus moment, okay? They really needed like a Bible and a cheeseburger, you know? But what I'm seeing on this one here is that some of you actually had to take a step back to protect yourself from a higher level because they'd put you through a lot. And if your trust was shattered, this was a big deal. You know what I mean? Okay? But what I'm seeing on this one, for some of y'all, they ran back to an ex, didn't they? They ran back to an ex and then shortly afterward reached out to you saying, oh, I made a mistake. I only want to be with you. All right. And you were like, well, I'm kind of sorry. You made your choice. You got to deal with that. You know what I mean? But a biggest part on this one here, what they did was they realized they messed up. It wasn't karma where for those of you that they went another direction, they didn't run into somebody else's arms. For those of you that part resonates too, that they did run back to an ex and be like, oh, I think we're going to work it out. The ex actually had no interest in that. Nothing. It went absolutely nowhere. Like flat as stale pop, flat as an old tire, whatever. But it wasn't karma playing out. For some of you guys, they walked away and then they cut the person out. They realized they made the mistake. Like right after they did it, then they were like, I can't be with you. I'm in love with Capricorn. I can't do it. Okay. And then for some of you guys, if there was not a third party involved and there wasn't a running back to the ex type of an energy, what I'm seeing on this one was merely they went their own separate way. And they just decided to focus on themselves, thinking they would be right in what happened. Like, yeah, this was not my fault. This was Capricorn's fault. But the more they did it, the more they awoke to, they're like, oh, it was my fault. Uh-oh. That sort of thing. That was their uh-oh moment. Okay. So as they went through this one, what I'm seeing here is a big thing. Like maybe for some of you guys, they spent too much money. They might have been a bit of like, they were always kind of attention seeking or drama. Like they were always sick. They were always not feeling good. You always had to take care of them. They brought a lot of stuff to the table that became overwhelming on this one. Okay. But I am hearing, I think is that in sync? I want you back. Do, 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 do. That sort of a thing. And I'm hearing Good Luck Babe by Chappelle Roan. I don't know. The first one's either in sync or Backstreet Boys. I can't remember. But yeah, like they're hearing songs on repeat that keep like talking to them and resonating to you. Okay. And this might be one of the ones where they're sitting there going, oh, it was because Mercury was retrograde. It was because Jupiter was retrograde. The Earth was retrograde. The Sun's retrograde. The Sun doesn't move. Copernicus proved that. But this is somebody here. I'm hearing a Capricorn. It's like, you know what? People need to stop blaming the planets for their problems. Touche. Well said, Capricorn. That's why I like you so much. All right. This one here shows that Seven of Swords, that they have done some work. Okay. What I'm seeing on this one is that the Seven of Swords is like that stealth Top Gun Maverick energy, okay? That swoops in under the cover of darkness to take the 5 swords of grief, the 5 stages of grieving out of the equation, while leaving the 2 swords left to make a decision that's thinking with the right part, the head, the brain. You know what I mean? The crown chakra activating. So even though they had a fear of being vulnerable on this Emperor card, you know, had to have it their way type of a thing, very much in their own energies, you know what I mean? What I'm seeing on this one is that the fear of being vulnerable was the biggest part of this one, due to what they'd been through in the past. The stuff that went clear back to their childhood. They might have come from a divorced home or a single parent home. They never actually totally understood real love, and so they didn't know what to do with it. Okay? And for some of you guys, you were the first good person that came into their life, and they had gotten so used to bad boys or bad girls, you know, that they weren't sure how to handle having a good person in their life. Okay? Because being like addicted to the bad boys or the bad girls is very similar to a drinking or a drug addiction. That like you can like imagine that like somebody that has quit smoking years ago, but yet if they're around somebody else that smokes, they're like, I'm just gonna stand downwind right here. I'll just take that in, no problem. You know, this is the energies that like you were the good person that came into their life, and they almost fell off the bad boy, bad girl bandwagon because they needed that stuff back. You know, just one last little bit, right? But then they couldn't do it. That whole energy that somebody that's like totally clean, been alcohol free for X amount of time, they might even crack one open and then be like, I don't want it no more. I'm okay. Nah, forget it. That's what happened on this one. They didn't fall back that far down the well. They just needed some time with the Seven of Swords to go through this grief stage, to overcome a lot of childhood programming, and to get them back to a Two of Swords where they were ready to make a safe decision and overcome the indecisive energy that they put you through. All right? The fear of being vulnerable is what I see they've cut out and worked through. Some of y'all, they even actually did go into therapy or training, like anything, form of mental training over physical training. But I do see here they're talking to a close friend, okay? Somehow there's somebody that you both know. Like you don't know their friend personally, but like you know, you're like, oh yeah, that's their ride or die. That's the one they're talking to with this Hierophant that's like, you need to fix this, you know? You should work this out. Some of you guys, their best friend is the tarot reading they got on you, and they just keep re-watching it, and like, it's like, hey, cross-watcher, stop watching the reading and actually call Capricorn. You might be able to fix this. And that's exactly how I see this goes, is I see a phone call coming in that's actually going to start putting things back in the right direction with the Page of Cups, that they've cleared the mindset. And the way you'll know that you have confirmation that it's safe to proceed with them, God will not let them make that phone call until they're ready to go. Otherwise, it's strictly business as usual, maintain course and heading. But when they're safe to come in, they'll actually reach out and make the attempt to like fix this between the two of you guys, and you can mend the fence going forward. Okay, could be a Cancer or a Libra, could be a Taurus, possibly a Virgo. Pisces energy is here, and you or them could be born on the 24th, maybe even the 30th, the 6th or the 16th are here, the 17th, the 21st, the 9th, the 8th, 18th, 28th, and possibly even the 2nd, okay? Or the 22nd, because there's repeating twos. But okay. All right, let's go on to the new person. Let's see what's up with the new love. Let's do it to it. All right. When they do return, that's the way it was supposed to go the first time, you know? All right, and thanks for being here, guys. TikTok and Instagram. This will be available over on the YouTube channel. Links in the bio, so you can come back and like watch the whole thing, because I know once I end the lives, you don't get to see it ever again. But come over to the YouTube channel. You can rewatch it. It'll be in the November playlist. All right. And if you do want to book that personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. And if you reside in and around Orlando or Tampa, Sarasota-ish, Nashville, totally, or Detroit, totally, shoot me an email if you're into tarot or Reiki or chakra work or have stuff to sell in that. My wheels have been turning and I'd like to fill you in on it. All right, let's go on. What's up with the new person? Don't forget to vote. 2025 Cheer Choice Awards. Archer Astrology, Caitlin Petty. Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay, we got some boss type energy on this one. And with the Ace of Wands, I like this person's vibe overall. And I'm thinking you do too. Okay? The Ace of Wands knows that, like, they know what they got going on. And I like that they're single and on their own. In the Nine of Swords, that's kind of cool too. Okay? Now, maybe this person's a night owl or works the night shift or maybe an early riser. One of y'all crushing on like a TV personality or somebody that's in the public eye or something? Like an early riser, like one of y'all crushing on a TV news anchor or something? Or somebody that's got an Instagram or YouTube or something online. Some of you guys, like, you do something online, like with Instagram or Facebook, and this person does too, and you guys met that way. But for some of you guys, it was even through just online meetups. King of Swords to the Ace of Cups on the Two of Cups. They showed up in your life at just about the right time too. It was divine to happen exactly when it does. Hold on, was that the Ace of Cups? That was. Did you see that? Something similar happened. Was it Scorpio or Sag yesterday, guys? That like the card stood up on the first super chat. It like literally stood up and balanced on the table. It was weird. It was so cool. The Ace of Cups just face planted the other Ace of Cups with an Ace of Wands. Figure it out. That okay? But yeah, what I'm seeing on that, you guys showed up at just the same right time. They're a nice change from the people you've dealt with before. Okay, they've got some confidence about them. I do like how understanding and caring they are. And for those of you that do like candles and stuff, this person will like, they got you covered in that. Look at those Two of Wands. This person's already going to choose you. For some of y'all, they will actually help you with business endeavors or just supportive endeavors. All right. This one here, because they're not a fan of like arguing. They're not a fan of drama. They're just not in for that stuff. Okay. They're more pretty easygoing and just following the flow of life. With the Chariot on the Two of Wands, Cancer and Aries energy. Okay. Some of you guys, this is somebody like at work or something, right? Somebody like you're crushing on a new coworker, or the boss is crushing on you, or some variation thereof. But whatever, that Seven of Pentacles, this person don't play petty games, don't win the petty prizes, okay? This person here they're fun and flirty, and not a fan of the drama, not a fan of the arguing, okay? They speak softly, walk softly, but they totally carry a big stick, okay? The Five of Swords shows that they decided to heal and come through their stages of grief. So they're not bringing any past drama or baggage to the table. They've already walked away from the problems of their past. Okay, this could be a Libra, could be a Cancer or a Virgo, could be a Scorpio. Taurus is here too. Could even be another Capricorn for some of you guys, okay? But what I'm seeing on here, there could actually be a physical distance between you guys, or like somebody you met as a result of like work. Some of you guys like met through work, then they transferred or moved out, or you transferred and moved on. So now there's a distance, but you're wanting to like reignite the spark and curious about what's going on. Hey, Sia, what's up? Hey, what's up, Katie? How you doing? What I'm seeing on this one is that there's potential for this to go forward because they're not your usual type. I like their fun and flirty energy. Ace of Cups on the Ace of Wands. This will reignite your spark and your passion and let you start like believing in love again. Let's see what else we got on this. Cool, thank you. And they're already, the Chariot's over here, and those cards flew onto your cards, so they're already in your direction. They're coming your way. Four of Cups to the Devil card. I told you. Literally, you're in that Four of Cups mode up here, like getting no love, no loving, and all of a sudden they're like, I'll come and fix it for you, Capricorn. I got all loving. I'm hearing Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter as I stared at this Four of Cups. For some of you guys, either you're crushing on the barista at the coffee shop, or they're crushing on you. You getting a lot of notes on your coffee cup, or will you drive all the way to another shop or another restaurant or whatever just because they're there? That's cool. I ain't knocking it. I think that's awesome. I'm down. All right. But now also on this Four of Cups, what I'm seeing is things have been brewing. Get it? Brewing behind the scenes for years to bring you two together and take you into the Three of Cups on the Lovers. That does show that this person is meant to be in your life. They're part of your energetical blueprint. Going forward on this one, with the Lovers card, it's what yours and theirs hearts and your souls set for intentions with God when you came in this lifetime, that all the way up till this meetup moment, God has been putting your footsteps on your path in place to get you to this end game. Okay? So, now the one thing I do see, they might be slow to respond due to their work, but they totally have already fantasized about a wedding with you, or what it would be like to be married with you, to have a power couple vibe. And it's going to be a connection with the Three of Cups that you can celebrate. Some of you guys even either did meet them at like a party, either a friend, family party, or even a work event or something. But that Three of Cups you met during a celebration, and you'll end up celebrating this one too. Now, the one thing I did see is that they might be slow to respond. But what I'm seeing the reason for that is that they can't have their phone on them all the time. Okay, whatever they do for work or something, they don't have nonstop access to their phone. Okay, with that Five of Swords here, see how like that's, you got a phone in your hand and you're waiting to get the reply, and like it's like, wow, are they just choosing not to, or what's going on? Now, what I'm seeing here is that whatever it is, they do something for work, they can't have their phone by them all the time. So I do see though, once they get back to the phone and check the phone, like boom, you're the first one they reply to. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles, this is something here that either very soon, I'm seeing for at least 77% of you all, this person is already in your energy and has already planted a little seed that like they might be interested. Okay, even for some of you that maybe had a little bit of a false start and you're like, I wonder whatever happened to them, I'm curious. I see something with that Seven of Pentacles here where they can do this. And I dig their protective energy, Gemini and Cancer energy on this one. All right, I dig how protective they are, that they'll support you on this one, and they'll look out for you more than anyone else in your past ever has. They'll help you overcome the fears that you might face going forward. Because in traditional Rider-Waite, the Emperor drives the chariot into a battle that he returns victorious from. Okay, so I'm seeing on this here, I'm also seeing Post-it notes. Somebody here is a fan of like Post-it notes, like you really like using your Post-it notes. Either they're all over your office, your desk, or home, or whatever, but I'm seeing Post-it notes. So, but this one here, what I like on this one is that there's like one thing holding them back at the moment. Okay, let me see what that is. Could be just a fear of you maybe rejecting them with the Five of Swords. Okay, let me get Seven of Wands to the World card. See, it's just one card that separates this. What I'm seeing on here is that Seven of Wands to the World card, maybe it's like maybe it is like a distance. You guys live apart from each other, or they fear like maybe you're not in for the age difference thing, or a difference in beliefs or religion or something. Stuff that can be talked about, worked through, and overcome so that you guys can reap the rewards for what you've gone through with the Four of Wands. For some of you guys, this is a twin flame energy. Either the rewards for having chose to disconnect from the twin flame journey and go for a soulmate. Some of you guys in the new energetical timeline that we're in, this is a twin flame approaching after having dealt with karmics, that when you meet a new twin flame in the new timeline with the way the planets are, especially the upcoming shifts of Uranus that are coming up next year, you're actually getting the twin flame union without ever coming into a separation phase. And that can often happen when somebody comes out of the friend zone or you make friends first. Hey Jazzy, what up girl? How you doing? Hey Cosmic. So yeah, but even just disconnecting from the twin flame energy and just looking at this as the Four of Wands, it's the rewards for all the hard work you put in. This person is somebody you deserve for all the efforts you've done. All right. So I'm seeing you guys can talk this through and overcome it with that World's card and put a completion on this chapter. All right. The World card is the final card in the tarot deck. And that's the one that shows you've made it through this part of the journey of your life. And with the Lover's card, you're ready to start the next chapter. All right. So whatever it is here, whoever takes the first step on this with that Lover's card and Gemini energy, whoever does take the first step on this one, opens up and shows some vulnerability. Once that happens, it'll grow into a very long-term and a stable commitment. And I like that for you. Nine of Wands too. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Cancer. Could be a Libra, an Aquarius, possibly a Pisces. Could even be another Capricorn. Also Aries, Virgo, Gemini, and there's also Libra and Scorpio actually too. All right, and you of them could definitely be born on the 5th or the 7th, 15th, 25th, 26th and 29th, the 27th, the 3rd, maybe the 30th or the 13th, and possibly the 11th. Okay, so I hope that helps. And claim this thing down in the comments. This is amazing reading. For those of you dealing with the past person, they got their self together and they've actually done some work. And for those of you dealing with the new person, oh, they're already in super pursuit mode coming your way. I love this. Leave a comment down below so we can claim this and make it happen. We got to manifest this for you. We got to go all Captain Picard all over this thing and make it so. You totally deserve it. And I know you stay busy, so even if you just have a little time to leave an emoji or something, I see all of the comments, and I'm a manifester. I'm a transmitter right to God's desk, okay? I will make sure that your voice gets heard, okay? And we'll do everything we can here for this. And it also helps get the channel out into the YouTubes and the internets so that they know that you resonate, all right? Help the channel to grow, because we're working. The Mod Squad wants to get me to 65,000 subscribers for my Christmas present, which I think is awesome. I already see myself as the first tarot channel to hit 1 million, but 65,000 is on the way there. I love it, and I love you guys for it. And remember, this will resonate to any placement of Capricorn in your chart. It's because we're not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of your charts matter just as much, and they're what make you 1 in a billion. All right? So, now, let's jump into some super chats. You guys are all cool if you want to go. TikTok, Instagram. The reading's available on the YouTube channel. Links in the bio. And thank you for following and liking, too. You guys are awesome. But if you want to stick around, oftentimes the super chat readings, they pull energies and become almost like an extended. So let's do it to it. All right, Dragonheart, Miss Carol, what's up? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting. Love you guys. You're all part of the fam. I love it. All right, let's go for it. You ready? Let's rapid fire these things. 615-313 style. Even though I'm from the 248 and 734. A lot of area codes in Michigan. Whatever. All right, let's go for it. We're going to use the Archer deck for this part. All right, Jazzy, let's see what we got for you. What is up? Love with a Libra. Okay. Let's see a little love with a Libra. Looks like we got a Cancer Libra thing. Okay, I got you covered. Let's see what's up. Hey, Carol. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. I am planning to do on Monday. It's in the posts every day that I'm planning to do on Monday. We're going to do another pick a card, but it'll have super chats at the end of it, too. So it'll be kind of like a combo of like the Archer Lounge and the pick a card. So that's coming up Monday night. Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Swords on the Ace of Swords. With a pair of aces coming out on this one, Jazzy, what I see here is the attempt to like have a clean slate and start fresh. I'm hearing Taylor Swift's song, Blank Space, that comes out off of this. Okay, so if you hear that song, just heads up. Because we also got the Ace of Cups. So that tells me that you've been noticing 111. A lot of the repeating ones showing up. That this is very close to us, like a new start and a fresh start. All right, total clean energetical slate with the Tower card. That you guys can go forward, work through anything that you both have dealt through in the past to have a fresh start and clear-minded energies going forward on this one, okay? This is much closer to actually coming to fruition than you realize. I'm going to put you on my moon manifestations list. You're one of the ones destined for a couple in this energies, okay? So I do hope that helps. And what about the Hunger Games movie resonates to you? And I'm also seeing a PS5. Interesting. All right, let's see what's up. Carla. What up, girl? Carla, you were so generous, and I know you work hard, girl. Oh my gosh. You're gonna make a grown man blush up here. Thank you so much. This Capricorn, this reading is sponsored by Carla Johnson. Her generosity. Oh my gosh, mind blown. All right, let's see what we got. Checking up on the Virgo. Oh yeah, okay. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. All right, let's see what's up. I did. I ate too much. Mama T cooked way too much. I went over to her house after the reads yesterday, and I ate way too much. I should have just walked back home, but I didn't. All right. I hope yours was good too. 2 of Cups on the Knight of Cups to the Queen of Cups and the Magician. At one point when you said you were done with this thing because he was taking so long and decided to walk away, you are very fully committed to that you really believe he's done and it's over with, and God heard that. And it's almost like you're manifesting a reverse Uno out of this one, that like in order to prove you wrong kind of a thing, it's going to come back around. The 2 of Cups shows that there is some divine timing playing out between you guys. And the reason you still feel Virgo so much is because of that energetical bond that's the cord that's between you guys. The Knight of Cups shows right now, even with what he's going through in his head, he's putting a lot of things in place of like, okay, how do I get out of this moment in time? How do I get rid of the family issues, the problems that are on my side of the fence so that I can reapproach Carla in a clean mindset? Because first thing I do see is an I'm sorry message coming, because he has really cut you out. He's taken too long, and he's coming to terms with that. And he's turning the finger on himself. That once he comes through this, I do see him coming forward, first of all, for the apology. Because the Queen of Cups is Cancer energy, but it's also a card of forgiveness and love and peace. Okay? So I do see him approaching in a new loving mindset. It's just taking a little bit of time to play out, because right now, he even, like, his yesterday didn't go as good as yours and mine did. Like, the family got into him, planted some stuff in his head, too, about why he's still single, what's going on, why, like, they really stressed him out at the point that he wanted to just leave the dinner and be like, forget it, I'm out, I'm not hungry, all right? But it set a lot of things in his mind to start clicking and working to come together to try to work a couple things out, okay? So I hope that helps. And thank you again. You are so generous. All right, Shrek. What up, Shrek? Let's see what we got for you. What do we got for Shrek? Thank you. The Hanged Man to the Two of Swords. This actually shows here that your patience will be rewarded off for you. That because you are, like, your ability to not have knee-jerk reactions and to really process things before you like leap. The Two of Swords here is showing that to the Ten of Pentacles, it's actually going to work out in your favor. That there's something that you could have, like, it's what you're thinking about, and you're like, I should have handled that differently. I should have handled that differently. You actually handled it really well, and you're just thinking a lot about it. What it was that you'd said is actually got a couple things changing with the Two of Swords to make them think about it. And that Ten of Pentacles shows that it works out in your favor, okay? So hope that helps. Thank you, and thanks for being here too. Thanks for all you do, buddy. Appreciate you, brother. All right, okay, Tia. Leo didn't keep his word yesterday. Still hopeful. Interesting. What other placement has he got in his chart? Because I do not know Leos that lie. Leos are really honest. All right, let's see what's up. Page of Cups to the King of Cups. Oh, what's this one? Come here. Six of Wands. Oh, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, what I'm seeing here on this one, what went wrong yesterday was, like, he tried to get out of like the family events and stuff that were going on, and he got stuck. It got too overwhelming, and then by the time he got done and got out, there was no time left in the day on this one. He was trying to get out and get to you, but they had a way of making him feel guilty. He lost track of the time. That Leos do lose track of time. That happens. But what I'm seeing on this one is that was the biggest part of it. He got so involved in the family events and stuff that he didn't have time for the running around thing where he, like, left and came to you and that. It was so late and everything. The Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups, it does show he's working on changing and getting into that new mindset, that he'll make good on this. It might be like, I don't know if you've heard from him yet or not, where he apologizes for it, but I see him trying to, like, make some other plans with you for this weekend that'll try to make good for what happened yesterday, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Confirmation, he is still single. He's on his own. There's nobody else in his energy or in his life. The World's card. He's just exhausted. This guy really, he got to learn how to say no. He stretches himself really thin trying to keep everybody happy. Poor guy. All right. Angel Eyes. What can I expect this weekend in Cricketville? Let's find out. Let's find out. Because neither of them respond fast enough for you, do they? They are some slow boats. Not Cancer-like at all. I mean, Taurus, yeah, sometimes Taurus takes a minute. But Cancer should be, like, all in on this stuff. Let's see. The Knight of Cups to the King of Wands, King of Swords, and the Hierophant. I think Taurus pulls into the lead right now because, Cancer. Yeah, Cancer works this weekend. You'll hear from Cancer, okay, while they're at work. They'll get a minute to message you. Strength card, however, shows Taurus trying to come through and actually make some plans with the Knight of Cups. Little Scorpio energy on the side that you guys will actually, you and Taurus might talk about visiting each other over the weekend is what I'm seeing off of this. King of Swords and the King of Wands. He might actually be down for a little offer with you. Cancer will reach out. Cancer's just going to be a little late to the game on the weekend right now. I'm seeing like if it was a horse race, like Taurus pulling around on the inside, Cancer on the outside in the slow back time coming around. But so I think you actually hear from Taurus first about the weekend. Your weekend kind of resonates around Taurus right now. Two of Wands to the Empress. But you will hear from Cancer too. And you'll have to make a choice on who you hang out with. I think both of them try to make good with you over the weekend. Maybe Cancer will be like some like Sunday before work or one of the after work on one of those days or something. But in your head, you'll be like, wait, Taurus and I already talked too. So it is a race to the finish line. And it's already like midday Friday. Okay. So yeah, you'll have and the Two of Pentacles, even under the Ace of Swords, you'll wind up with a choice to make that you wind up hearing from both of them out of the blue and just being like, oh, wow, nice. Thanks for remembering me. I'll be darned. Your phones do still work, All right. Hope that helps. All right. Let's see. Does anyone have a crush on me at my workplace? Okay, pause. Welcome. Oh my gosh, it's your first super chat. Welcome. What's up? Thanks for being part of the family. All right. Let's see. Five of Swords. Who's the one that's been through the most recent breakup? Justice card and the Hermit card. That they've been through a breakup and been quiet about everything after that, but the Lover's card, that's the one. Okay? So yeah, I think you've suspected it too, because you felt the energy of you're like, okay, I think they're kind of digging me. Lover's card, the Hermit card does show that, yeah, they actually are. They just haven't shown it yet. With that Hermit card, they're not sure how to proceed. And actually, I'm hearing reading. Like where it was that they're not sure how to proceed. Maybe there's like, I don't know if there's something in company policy that that's like against interoffice romance or something like that. There's one little thing on their mind that is keep them from like trying. They might not be sure if you're interested either. But with that Lover's card, the Hermit card, what I heard on this here was that it is the one that, like, the reason you typed the super chat was because you suspect that somebody is interested in you. And that's a little bit of a confirmation that it totally is. Okay? And thanks for the super chat. Welcome to the fam. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. All right. I love seeing new super chats come through. It's cool. All right. Aw, Kelly. Thank you, darling. Hope you're enjoying Sarasota. It's beautiful down there. I loved it. Oh my gosh. I got some more photos too from when I was down there. I can't wait to get back to Sarasota. That's going to be awesome sauce. Still got the Three of Pentacles. God is by your side. Enjoy your trip, okay? I love it. This is like you're going through a reboot right now. You're going to come back and get back to the workforce and get back down to business, and you're going to be in a much clearer, fresher mindset. Have you been playing with either one of those electric bikes around, like the ones they have those white bikes downtown and stuff? There's a Starbucks on the corner when you're right in the middle of downtown, just off the boardwalk and that by the big city park. That's where my rental Jeep got ducked. All right. Anyways, enjoy your trip. Safe travels coming home, which I know I shouldn't tell you that. I should tell the pilot that, but you know what I mean. Safe travels. All right. Don't watch the movie Airplane before you go. No, you'll be just fine. Nothing's going to happen to you. You'll be just fine. 8 of Wands. You'll get home and we shall talk again. All right. Lila. The week ahead for Lila. I got you. I love your photo. Your profile pic. I love that pic. That's pretty. Okay, week ahead. Give me a 7-day forecast for Lila, please. 7-day forecast. 8 of Pentacles to the Magician on the 9 of Wands. Somebody's been bugging you at work. I know you were thinking about a love reading, but this is like immediate in the next week that I think you actually wind up getting talked to, that higher up actually kind of asks you, hey, has this person been causing issues in the workplace or something? Because they're already under a review. Okay, so in the week ahead, the things are getting put into place to put them out in the cold, where they wind up, pack their stuff up, put it in a box. All right, with that, 9 of Wands on this one. Somebody caused some issues in the workplace. I think they got found out. You might get asked about it, which if you do, don't worry about like, oh, it's going to get back to them. Nope, HR will be cool. HR will keep it on the down low. Can you give me any cards on love for her? Give me any cards on love for Lila? King of Swords and the Hierophant. The one on your mind this week, you might not hear from them per se, but they're talking to somebody about you. Either a parent, brother, close friend or something. For some reason, you're on their mind and coming out of their mouth. Okay? So something has piqued a little interest in the person on your mind where they're talking to other people like, what do you think, Lila? This, like maybe asking about, like maybe a friend just asked them or a brother or something like, whatever happened between you and Lila? What was up with that? And it gets their mind kind of re-sparked about the connection. Okay, so there's a few starts to some changes going on for you with the one on your mind. All right, so I hope that helps. And guys, thank you all so much for the super chats. We'll do a couple more during Aquarius and Pisces, TikTok, Instagram. You're more than welcome to come on over, all right, and help yourselves. Otherwise, thank you very much, Capricorn, for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I totally love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got today for Capricorn. As always, we appreciate your divine guidance, protection, and direction. All right, Capricorn, until next time, I shall see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out.